Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Make sure you watch the episode before watching this video because we will be giving details of the show. So make sure you watch the episode first. Hi y'all, I'm Ivy.
And I'm Yak.
And welcome to another episode of Showroom. In today's episode, we're going to be giving y'all a couple thoughts about episode 3 of Snowfall.
First time I met you, said to myself, this young man has the war inside.
Franklin, we're glad you got your own dreams, but they're not ours.
Swear to me, you will do everything you have to do to protect our baby.
I promise.
And y'all trust, it was a goodie. But before we get started, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and relax your body.
Clear your mind.
Open your soul. Forget everything you got going on at home and work your coworkers, work on your nerves.
All that.
Forget all that and come by with us. Welcome to our room.
You got that. That's the second one you've
Face-
done it on.
Face things like.
Hey, I mean, that's you. That's you.
All right, y'all. Now that we done pulled up, let's take a little sip because we going to need it for this episode. I don't know how y'all felt about this episode, but I really like this episode.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this episode was like, ah!
All right, so we're going to bring in favorite moment. So my favorite moment, you know what my favorite moment was?
What was it?
When he knocked off that unfaithful roach. You remember? You know what part I'm talking about.
I do remember.
When Scully came from out the back like, ah. Yeah, that was my part. I liked it, that part, because you know, like, they in the group together and you out trying to knock them off, like, for real. Like, you ain't known Louis and them for like a can of paint.
Second,
Right.
But
And go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
But it's just that Scully was being irrational. Scully was like unpredictable. Scully was cuckoo.
10 a key. That's what you said, and that's what it's gonna be.
Scully been that way since day one.
Yeah, he really has.
Like,
but of course, the death of his daughter kind of amplified it.
Right, and then on top of that, like, the dude, he knew. Cause remember when he was bringing them in, he was like, yo, y'all need to kind of like hope for a good day. Mm-hmm. And then I guess you ain't hope for no good day. Like, so he knew the temperature already. Mm-hmm. So, but that's your right hand.
That's how it be. It's cold. It's cold out there.
Yeah, them streets is cold.
I don't like the cold, y'all.
I bet you got an old tearjerker.
I don't like the cold.
You got an old tearjerker for your favorite.
So that's all. That's all you want to say?
Yeah, cause I love that. And then he going to
getting
that
knocked up.
Then the little one, the tag along, going to the white room. I bet that room don't be white when he get through with it.
Room painted red, right?
Bet.
So, my favorite moment was kind of like yours, but it was more so the aftermath.
Okay.
It wasn't him getting knocked off. It was kind of like the moment that Scully and Louis and Jerome had. It was kind of like,
You know, it's a cold game we in. Pain had me doubt your loyalty. Why didn't you take a shot?
It is a cold game we in, Scully. But somehow, we found warmth in that hospital.
you crazy, but we still in this.
Oh, the mini violin playing. Another tearjerker, like I said.
Oh my gosh. So, and then him giving them the daughter's necklace was kind of like, okay, nah, I feel like they kind of on the same page. But you know how Scully is. But so far, I feel like they're on the same page. I liked it to see that moment, especially everything that happened in the last episode. He lost his girl. He lost his daughter. So Louis and them feel like, look, in the hospital we had that moment. Now, you know, we're going to repay that favor. And I like to see that.
Yeah. It was okay.
I also have another moment.
Oh, you done came up with, you had one in the tuck today. Okay.
I liked when Wanda came in the,
Always like in the
I
Wanda
fucked
this
with
thing.
Wanda. I like Wanda. I like when she came into, you know, the Franklin's wife's little spot or whatever, our day spot, and got a job. And she was looking nice. Yes, Wanda. So
Yeah, she was still holding on.
you just feel like she gonna relapse.
Not no more. I think she going on the right path now.
All right, that's what I want to hear.
That's a good one. All right, so what's the next one?
So the next thought is, who is the biggest threat? And I got one. Y'all might not be expecting it unless y'all think like me. But I'm tired of seeing that cop.
You ready for a little taste of home?
That cop be popping up and he already cracked out. So it's like, first time he popped up, he was high as fuck. And basically, you know, pushing his weight around like, yo, basically I need a body. Like I need, you know,
I need a sacrifice.
I need something. Like who you putting up? You know? So it's just like, to know that he got that hold on him. And then this episode, he in the kitchen cooking some goulash. That stuff look nasty. I'm like, what is he doing? All cracked out. Then he asking for that again. So I'm like, if you don't give it to him, Louis, he's gonna take who he want.
He's a cop. He's always a threat.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I don't know if y'all got him in the back of y'all pocket like y'all may think, because for one, like I said, he cracked out and he keep asking you for this, and I don't know how many more times he gonna ask you for it. So
that is a good one. Mine is that nagging girl, man. Franklin's girl. I'm tired of her.
Well, did you ask him about your dad, if he had anything to do with it?
Caught me a little off guard.
That definitely wasn't an accident.
oh my god,
I am so tired
she was
of her.
barely in this episode
Like,
though.
she trying to give top. She trying to give the box. She trying to give it all. She's like, hey, what's wrong with you? I'm
She
like,
worried about her
okay,
man.
that's great and everything. Read the room. Stuff is not the same. You can tell stuff ain't the same.
Ever since he said Teddy came around, she should know, like, okay, you know, for her to be, you know, in tune and stuff, you should be able to, you know, pick up what's
She
going
ain't too
on.
in tune in my eyes. She ain't too in tune. I'm
You should be
telling
able to
you.
pick up what he putting down. So
Yeah, she getting on my nerves. But guess what?
what's up?
I got one in the tuck. I got another
all
one.
All right. What's up?
Louis. She going rogue and like throwing her little weight around. And got Jerome really out there like a little lost puppy, in my opinion. Yeah, I said it. I said it. And she trying to run everything. I see what's going on.
I see where you're going with this, Louis. I feel like she got that boss mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like she should have. You know?
You right.
She don't want to be under nobody's thumb. She want to run her own stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point, I do see where Franklin's coming from.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not going to expound on this too much because it might be popping up a little late in the video. But I do like your threats. I think your threats are valid.
All right. So, what's the next thought?
So, the next thought is, who made or what was the biggest mistake?
Okay. Let me hear
And that
this.
kind of feeds off what we was just talking about.
Okay. Oh, so you see something in Louis. Okay.
I see something in their relationship. I feel like this, like, you know, their little confrontation they had at like the gas station, that officially drew the line in the sand between Louis and Jerome and Franklin. You know, and I feel like that was a mistake because I definitely want them to all be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Drawing lines in the sand and have somebody on this side, somebody on that side, and them possibly going against each other. It's just drama that we don't need. You know what I'm saying? We need to know the biggest threat, who is Teddy.
But they always dropping their nuts and titties around, so that ain't nothing new. They always have.
It
their
was
little
different
spats.
this time.
Okay.
I felt like it was different this time.
Okay.
You know, I felt like Franklin, you know, like I said, he's evolving, he's maturing, he's growing. He have different priorities now, and I feel like his priorities, he's basically saying like, look, my issues, you know, my family and stuff, I'm not finna let y'all jeopardize that. Y'all not running business like y'all should. You know, y'all mainly the problem because y'all not following my instructions. So I'm not finna let nobody, including y'all, get in the way of my family. And I feel like Louis and them felt that. They drew a line in the sand for me, and I feel like that was kind of a mistake because I want them to be on the same page. They don't need to be enemies with each other, you know what I'm saying? They family. But that looks like how it's going to be. So I feel like that was a mistake, and that could definitely, change the tide of the episode.
It could. It could.
Or right. The season, basically.
You're right. You're right.
So what you got yet? What you got?
Well, usually Franklin on point.
Yeah.
But he did a couple key things I ain't like. First off, so he pull up to the spot. He see the spot is sketch. Mm-hmm. And then he just start running his mouth.
You talk about the drop off?
Yeah, he just start running his mouth, talking about everything about Grady, and then so he caught himself.
That's what I was finna say. He caught himself. But do you think Teddy realized that he caught himself?
Teddy definitely realized he caught it. Teddy was like, I see you feeding me this bullshit. Mm-hmm. I see exactly what's going on. And then he gonna double back barrel around and then go back to the spot.
Because he wanted to make sure, he kind of had that gut feeling.
He knew. Follow your gut. He knew that was a problem. So if he didn't find that, you think he gonna be cool with it? True. If he don't find the little cigarette pack or whatever that is, the gum, you think he's still gonna feel like he wasn't there?
So the question is, do you think Gustavo, is that his name? Or
Gustavo? Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you think he was in on it, or do you think Teddy was kind of eyeing both of them? Because Gustavo kind of showed his love for Grady also. They both kind of showed that they was kind of chilling with Grady. You know what I'm saying? So do you think he was spying on both of them?
That's a good point, but I don't really think he worrying about Gustavo right now. I mean, I guess you can knock out two birds with one stone, so that's a good point. But I think the main thing was about Franklin. He kind of just fed into that. Then he backpedaled. I give it, he did backpedal, but then he went back, so he don't know what type of cameras or whatever else he got in there.
Yeah.
That's Teddy. So
yeah, Teddy pretty smart.
I mean, that could leave some things for later on, but I'm telling you right now, if he take that shot, he better not miss.
Yeah, you cannot miss with Teddy.
Not running through the jungle, Teddy.
Right.
So, what's our final thoughts?
So, y'all, this episode was good. I really enjoyed it. But I also thought that it revealed a lot. So, how I felt about the episode was that it was very eye-opening. Lines are being drawn in the sand. And these lines are being drawn on the basis that in actuality, they don't trust each other. There's a lack of trust, from, I feel like, everybody, from Teddy to Franklin, from Franklin to Louis, you know what I'm saying? Even the little mistrust that happened in Scully's circle, that got handled. But I feel like this episode was based a lot upon trust, and I feel like that, trust is obviously broken, and without trust, it's really hard,
to do business?
To do business, for everybody to be on the same page and stuff like that. Especially between Franklin, Lou, and Jerome. Like I said, I felt like that trust being broken is like kind of substantial, because that's his people. They've been with him. They was with them from the beginning, So it's just like, so yeah, this episode definitely revealed a lack of trust and just where everybody's priorities is. Like Franklin's priorities is his family. He made that completely known. Teddy's priorities, I don't even really know, just to be on top, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. We already know Franklin's Gus priorities.
Teddy don't play no games. As long as he got the power, he good.
Louis and Jerome's priorities, we know it's not the same as Franklin's, but I don't really completely know where they stand in reality. You know what I'm saying? They want to make that money.
Are they even on the same page
together? That's what I'm saying. Is Louis and Jerome even on the same page? So,
right.
Like I said, this episode exposed a lot, and that's kind of the basis I thought. Lack of trust. That should have been the name of it. I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to expound on that, I think, it was intense. Mm-hmm. And it definitely, it set the foundation for what's going on ahead of time. What we about to see. So, and like you said, trust was drawn. And, everybody who don't trust each other. So, it's time to see who it is going to maneuver. And then you got to think. Louis got that overhead. She got to give somebody up.
Exactly. Who's she gonna give up?
Right. So.
And then not just about that, but also the lies. Like a lot of lies, especially Teddy. You gonna sit right there and lie to Franklin's face and say you don't know what happened to his father? Franklin know that you're lying. Franklin is not stupid. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gonna sit right there and lie with a straight face.
Yeah, so we know what you're capable of.
Exactly. So it's just like, that trust is definitely, you know, so.
Yeah, so and then who's gonna be Scully's right hand man? There's like a whole lot of stuff going on.
And
like,
will Scully stick to his word? You know what I'm saying? Was his hand man correct when he said that Scully was gonna take
you
him
be
out?
worried about Scully. I don't be worried about Scully like that.
But was his right hand man correct when he said Scully was gonna take him out? I don't necessarily believe it. I think he was just talking crap. You know what I'm saying? But Scully was pretty upset about the price difference.
Oh, he was about to take him out, but that was because he stand on principles. Mm-hmm. So since he stand on principles,
And
he felt like, okay, now you just gonna change the price on me. Look, I already spared you one time. I will not spare you again. So for him to get spared,
exactly.
Oh yeah, there won't be no more problems on that end. I don't believe.
Yeah. So guys, that's all we have for today. Let us know what you thought about the episode. You know, answer the questions that we answer them down below in the comments, because we want to know, like, you know, what y'all think and what y'all
we want to know y'all thoughts.
Exactly. Give us y'all couple thoughts.
Right.
You know, but like I said, like, subscribe, and come get this fire content.